Hey everyone, my name is Tracy Dickerson and I am coming to you today because I've had a lot of people reach out to me about how I use these products in our everyday life. And we have been a part of LivePure for almost 2 years, and we have had such increased energy, better eyesight, we've lost weight, we have just overall improved wellness. We have not been sick at all. My allergies are basically non-existent, and I had very, very severe allergies. So I'm gonna go through this fast and furious. Lots of other health benefits, and but I'm gonna go through each thing for you. And this is our routine. So I will preface that we don't cure, heal, or treat any conditions. However, these products has really helped a lot of issues, and it's kept us out of the doctor's office. So, and as I am about to approach 60 years old, they work. So here we go. I'm gonna go through this pretty quick, and so I hope you find this helpful. All right. I start my day, I have all the products behind me that we use. I start my day with our organic sulfur, and it comes in two options. You have the crystals or the capsules. Capsules is great for travel. I highly recommend crystals. If you're doing organic sulfur at all, do the crystals unless you're traveling and need to take the capsules with you. The way that I use the organic sulfur is I take a coffee cup and I put like 2 to 3 ounces of water, heat it up 14 seconds. I have it down to a science, and 2 scoops of organic sulfur. So I fix this up first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. The next thing I do is I'm going to fix my Energize. 1 scoop, 8 ounces of water. I love to use personally like a Yeti cup or some sort of cup with a top, and then you can I put the water, I put some ice, I put a scoop, and I shake, shake, shake. And so the next thing I do is I down the sulfur, just real quick, follow that up with drinking my Energize. All right, so from there, while I'm drinking my Energize, I am going to take 3 Metabolic Max. This will rock your world. It's different, various levels. 1 is mild, 2 is medium, 3 is hot. Some people, 1 will do everything they feel like an Energizer bunny. I need 3. So tailor it to your body. If you're not feeling with 1 or 2, take 3. Then I take 2 Serene, okay? That's while I'm drinking my Energize. All right, while I'm doing that, I am also mixing up my Hydrate and Circulate together. Either the grape or the fruit punch is what I prefer, and then the Circulate. So a scoop of each. I kind of do that in about 13 to 14 ounces of water. Again, put some ice in, shake it up really good. I take this with me to my workout. So I am doing that. I go to my workout. I go to Burn Boot Camp 6 days a week. And so I will do that, drink that while I'm at Burn. Then when I come back from Burn, the very next thing I do is I mix up my superfruits. So superfruits, you can do one of 2 ways. We have, I'll just go through them. The goji berry, which is the happy juice. We have the acai berry, which is for beauty, hair, skin, and nails. We have noni. This is most amazing superfruit. It helps with all kinds of digestive issues. And then mangosteen helps with inflammation. So either you can take an ounce of each of these, mix them together, and down it. Or you can buy Fusion, which has them all mixed together. Now, if you're doing them individually, you're gonna do an ounce of each. And you're gonna do it twice a day. So the first time I do it is when I get back from my workout. Then the other option is Fusion, which you're gonna take 4 ounces of Fusion, because 4 ounces equals the 4 ounces you have here. So again, morning and evening, and I'll go back through that again, but those are going to be the superfruits. That's when I do it. Right after I take my superfruits, the very next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up my shake. And I like to use the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Khalifa is the one that I really like to use. So I'll do the Rebuild. This Rebuild is amazing. It has creatine already in it. 1 scoop of this in 8 ounces of the almond milk, and then a scoop of the Mila. Mix that together and I drink that down. While I'm drinking that down, this is what I'll do. While I am drinking that, I'm now going to take my Daily Build capsule. This comes in liquid or capsule. I like the capsule. So I do 2 of these then, and then I'll do 2 more at dinner. I'll get back to that when I get to dinner time. But 2 Daily Build. Then I'm gonna take 2 Immune 6 because I like to stay healthy. I don't like getting sick. And next, I'm gonna take 1 Neuro Boost for the brain because I'm aging and I need a little extra help cognitively or preventatively. Then Pure XL. This stuff is golden. Pure XL literally helps your organs age backwards, and I call it the inside and the outside. It helps both age backwards. So that is what I do while I'm drinking my shake. So that's about it for my early morning routine. Then after that, I will about mid-morning, when I'm ready for my mid-morning snack, I will then take my me, probably about 10:30. I'm pretty much like clockwork. So 10:30, I'm taking my me. I mix this up with 8 ounces of water. And I have a little, one of those little like spinner things. I find that helps mix that up really well. So I take this and down it. Don't sip it. This is not a sipper. This is a chugger. So you're gonna chug this. So that's the me, and then I'll have a little snack with that. And the me is collagen with probiotic. One of the things I noticed right away when I started taking the me is my skin felt so soft. My lips felt soft. Like I could just tell from the inside out, I was feeling more hydrated and just all the things. So that's what I do mid-morning. Then at lunch, I will have my lunch and I will mix up Aqualine. So Aqualine, I like it in 9 ounces of water. Again, I like putting it in the tumbler where I can put it with water and ice and mix it up, shake, 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 and then it's ready to go. So then I do my Aqualine. Then depending on what kind of meal I'm having at lunch, if I'm having a big meal at lunch, then I'm gonna follow up with my Pure Zyme. That will help everything digest well and not feel so bloated and yucky. So that's what I'll do at lunch. All right, let's see, where are we at now? Sometime in between morning and like lunchtime. Hopefully I've been able to get a shower. Some days yes, some days not. So, but that's gonna bring me to, in the morning, hopefully I'm getting that shower. I am going to be using my Ciencia line. So Ciencia, it comes in everything comes in this beautiful gold box. It's packaged just beautifully. And so I'm gonna start with my cleanser. And so I'm gonna cleanse all over. And then I usually keep one in the shower and on the sink. That's just helpful. Then I'm gonna follow up with my toner. I like to do 2 pumps of the toner. Then after the toner dries, just let it wait a little bit for it to dry. I'm about to rock your world. After the toner, one of these bad boys, okay? I usually, if I don't get this on my face once a week, which I try to at least once a week, but if I don't have time to get this on my face, I am opening up this bad boy, I'm putting my hands in there, and I'm getting the serum. So I put the serum on my face morning and night after the toner, whether I've used the mask or not. It's amazing. So that is one of my tips. Then let that dry, just let it take a few, I don't know, 60 seconds, not even. Then I'm gonna follow up with emulsion, and I'm gonna do 2 squirts of the emulsion that goes all over your face and neck. Then I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm going in with this pure, amazing cream, and this goes all over your face. Morning and night. I do it morning and night. I know some people just do it at night. I do it morning and night. Then we have the peptide spray. Again, this is as needed basis. Just spray to set after you've done your makeup and all the things. You could spray, set things, and you could just use it throughout the day to kind of spruce things up. So there is that. All right, so we have kind of gone through most of the day. Now it's probably by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, if you're like me, oh my gosh, I was crashing and burning every afternoon, 2 o'clock, had to take a nap every afternoon. Now, between 2 and 3, I will take this amazing product right here, Focus. This is amazing. It comes in the bag. Grab the bag. Here we go. Focus. This stuff is a lifesaver. Everybody needs to be on this. It's brain food. It will wake up your brain. It focuses your mind. It's absolutely incredible. So I take one of these every afternoon. I am going to pause here for the coffee segment. So coffee is fabulous. Keith drinks the coffee, and he likes to mix 1 pack of the latte and or I guess a half a pack of latte, a half a pack of the bold. He mixes them. My son, who's in college, loves the latte. He's always drinking this. So that is the coffee. Then the other thing that I wanted to mention, because you know how we did the aqualine, I did that with lunch. I actually either I'm putting the greens in with my aqualine, if I remember, which I try to remember, but I love it with the aqualine. It tastes so good. And then the other thing that I'll do sometimes, if I'm doing aqualine, lemon focus, and greens, that works fabulous as well. But that is where I put in my greens. Then for an afternoon snack, hello, vegan vanilla shake. This is amazing. Get your protein in. I like to do it for my afternoon snack. So now we're probably have approached, it's probably like dinner time now. So at dinner, what we're gonna do is with our dinner, we're gonna do another round of our superfruits with the fusion. Now, let me tell you, this is what we do too. I failed to mention this before, but I'm gonna mention it now. But this is what I do. In the morning, after I work out and come back and do my superfruits, I'm doing fusion. I'm doing extra mangosteen and goyan. I think I forgot to mention the goyan. Oh yeah, I did. This is, oh my gosh, this is amazing, the goyan. So I do it after I work out and I do it before dinner. So I'm doing 2 ounces of the fusion. I think that's right. 2 to 4 ounces of the fusion. I'm doing mangosteen. I'll do another 2 ounces of mangosteen because it really helps with my allergies, and the goyan. So this is my superfruit cocktail. Again, I do it when I get back from my workout, and I do it again right before dinner. Then at dinner, I am taking 2 more of my daily build, and I'm taking the Vision One because I wear contacts. They watch me for glaucoma, and I need to be on this Vision One to help with my eyesight. And honestly, my eyesight has improved. My prescriptions are going backwards. Anyway, it's all good. So that's what I do. That is at dinner. And then, let's see, bedtime. So when it's time for bed, the first thing I will do is I will fix up the organic sulfur again. I'll do the crystals in the 2 to 3 ounces of warmed water, and then I down that. I will take 2 more serene at night. This is all great to help with sleep, helps calm everything down. This is amazing. So I will do that. And then I do the liquid calcium. Now, calcium comes in capsules, which is great for travel. But if I'm not traveling, I'm definitely doing the liquid. It's more bioavailable for your body. So I highly recommend the liquid calcium. You just take an ounce at night. So then I'm doing that right before bed. Best sleep ever. And then I head upstairs and I'm back to doing my Ciencia. So I'm doing the foam cleanser. Again, I'm doing the toner, 2 squirts. Let it dry in between. Put your hand in that yummy mask. Get the serum on your face twice a day. It is fabulous. Then I'm doing 2 squirts of the emulsion. Again, let it dry in between. And then I'm doing the pure cream. So once I do that ends my day, and that gives you an idea of how I put this together on a daily basis. And I tell you what, it has been totally life-changing. If you want to look better, feel better, perform better, I'm telling you what, put these products in your body. And you will see the difference. So I hope this helps everybody. I hope you learned something new, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. All right, take care.